Today I'm in Los Angeles, California, and I have a challenge. And I can't believe the insane shirts we found. Yes, we're going to attempt to embark on an insane road trip to buy footballers' match-worn shirt collections from different levels of the game. We're starting with a low-level pro, then moving to a pro who's played in the top league, then with someone who's played at international level, and then ending with someone who's played in the Premier League and a World Cup. I've sent over 500 DMs on Instagram to try and make this happen, and somehow we've got some players interested. We only have 24 hours to do this, and we're going to be giving away one of the shirts we get on this adventure too. So make sure to subscribe and stick around to find out how you can win it.
Right, let's get underway. It's an hour drive where we're heading to first. This one is our banker of the day. After this, I have no idea what's going to happen, but this one, look, I'm a part owner of the club, so let's go. Hi mate, we're about 10 minutes away from our first stop. This has been, I think, smart. We need to get on the board. You need to get on the board early. If this is the only shirt we get today, I won't be shocked. I've avoided going to the stadium, but we've ended up at the head offices. Starters mean to go on.
Starters mean to go on was actually right, as we were about to arrive at our first stop, the club I'm part owner of, Orange County Soccer Club.
Players are training. When the training's done, I'm just going to pounce. Not in a weird way. If he actually disagrees with me, you know what, I am a co-owner of this club, so you're gone. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
Yes, our first player is ex-Morecambe and Swindon man and current Orange County Soccer Club captain, Tom Brewitt.
Tom, you've got your match-worn shirt there.
Yes,
talk me through it.
This season's new blue strip, going back to the club's roots, blue and orange. So yeah, match-worn, Brewitt 5. So you can add that one to your collection.
Thank you so much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna donate a shirt from my collection that the club can then auction to raise money for charity.
Brilliant.
That's a fair exchange.
That sounds great to me.
Let's do it. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Legend. There we go. Tom's shirt acquired. Taxi on the way. Another hour and a half drive.
Yes, it's an amazing start of our first shirt acquired. Next we set off to Newport Beach, California, as we had a reply from a very exciting player who had agreed to take part.
Stop 2 of the road trip. We are in Newport Beach. I'm feeling so positive right now. This is good. The next guest is just filming a podcast. They're going to be about an hour. We really are in California, aren't we? This is California to me. It was like, I look out of place. And I'm warm in a jacket. And I don't look cool. What if that's the only shirt we get for the entire video? I mean, I'd be happy, but you just start like that and you go like that. We're gonna see some amazing shirts, but the level of footballers we're going to see, we're guaranteed to see some amazing shirts. So stay tuned.
And boy was I right, as I cannot believe the shirts we were about to see.
I've just had word from him. We're good to go. Player number 2, and it's much bigger than I thought we'd get a response from anyone. So let's do this.
So we're headed in to meet our next pro, the absolute legend of US soccer that is, ex-Anderlecht USA and New York Red Bull star, Sasha Kleshtian.
So this is, where do we start here?
This is all my personal jerseys.
Okay.
So from every club team I played for, that's a special jersey from Orlando City that was just worn once, and it's made out of recycled ocean plastic.
Nanny was there as well. So
I played with Nanny.
Yeah, we've seen yourself. Yeah.
These are just my jerseys.
Okay,
yes.
I'll go through these, and then I'll let you find your best swaps.
Yeah.
Anderlecht, they must have been so cool playing in front of that.
Yeah, I mean, Anderlecht is the club of my heart, the one I loved playing for the most, the one I have the biggest connection with. So
okay, so that one is going to be a hard sell. When I think of Anderlecht, I think of really good youth development as well. Obviously,
yeah, I mean, I played with a ton of younger Belgian players that you probably know now from playing in the Premier League, like Romelu Lukaku, Yuri Tielemans, Leander Den Donker, Dennis Pratt.
Was it Chancellor Mbemba was there?
Chancellor Mbemba was there too?
Yeah, such a good team.
Well, I mean, you mentioned...
Just gonna jump in here and say I was so shocked by this shirt that he had just stored in a box in his garage.
You mentioned Orlando City already, so that's
a game-worn Kaká shirt.
Game-worn Kaká, we swapped. I think this was during his first season. He was the number 10 for Orlando. I was the number 10 for LA Galaxy. So
stuff like that, you wouldn't consider an offer on that.
That one, I mean, maybe I would. I don't have that much sentimentality, only to this is the one that's off limits, just all
okay.
That one. That's a Spain national team jersey, played against Xabi Alonso, Iniesta. They ran circles around us in the midfield, so I asked for his kit after the game, and he was like, yeah, well, let's exchange in the locker room, which is usually
code for
it, no chance. Like, I'm going to my locker room, you're going to yours, you're never going to see me again. So I was like, whatever. Went into our locker room, our coach was talking to us post-game because we got our asses kicked, and I hear a knock on the door, and it's Xabi Alonso saying, I brought my jersey for number 16, and came in and swapped it with me.
And he took yours as well?
Yeah.
That is.
I know. So that's
off limits.
the special one. Yes, special one.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I love it.
Long sleeves as well.
Oh, I know, they don't make them like that anymore.
They don't make them what they used to. I just want to say thank you so much for getting involved in doing this as well.
No problem,
this is
man.
crazy.
No
this is so cool.
This is fun for me too, dude.
What happens next is maybe the most unbelievable thing to happen in AwayDays history. Here we go.
Well, I mean, the Kaká shirt I would buy myself, genuinely. But I don't know what price do I even know for the Kaká shirt? I don't know.
I wouldn't accept any money from you. So I'm not gonna like sell you something and be like, hey, you're gonna pay me for this.
How would we do an exchange then? How does
for
that?
the Kaká shirt? Is that that's the one you really want? You can have it, dude. Like
No.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal to me to have like a Kaká shirt, honestly. I prefer that people like enjoy my things. It's gonna just sit in this box. Not to say like I'm not gonna give you the Xabi Alonso or anything like that, but the Kaká one to me has no sentimental value.
Okay. We'll do this then. Is there a charity I can donate to in exchange for doing that?
We'll figure that out later.
Okay, I will donate $1,000 to the charity of your choosing in exchange for it.
Deal.
Have you got a deal?
Deal.
That is insane.
No prob, dude.
And the reason I was going to take one of your own jerseys we love to do giveaways to the audience as well.
Yeah.
So it'd be one of the viewers would be able to win one of your own.
Listen, I've got plenty of my own jerseys, like I said. If you want to take like a couple of them, be my guest. Okay, that's like a classic, just home jersey. If you
That's
want
sick.
one of those.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, I would say keep the Anderlecht and let's do a New York Red Bulls one.
A New York Red Bulls one?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't want you to look back in 20 years and be like, what did I do?
There you go.
That's unbelievable.
Classic, long sleeve.
You have gone above and beyond, so thank you so
Dude,
much.
no
sir.
problem.
It's
Honestly.
so good. I can't really believe what just happened. What just happened? What just happened? That's one of the most unbelievable things I think that's ever happened in my life. We need to go and I need to unwind with you. I am just like in awe about that just happening. That is insane. Like, I need to go and I actually might need to get a stiff drink.
I was completely and utterly in shock, so I went to find a bar to get a drink to calm down, but the clock was ticking.
We're 2 players into this and I am emotionally exhausted. Next up we've got an absolute legend of football as well as our third. It doesn't matter what we do now. I don't care what we do now. Like, it's like we've peaked. Game worn Kaká shirt.
It took a few hours to receive a reply from this player, but eventually they did reply, so I jumped back in the car to meet another legend.
Okay, so our third player is a classic football shirt. This is really easy. I think we're actually killing it. We're doing really well. Let's go meet them. This player is an absolute legend of US football. Hopefully this gives it away. So we're on home turf here. This is exciting. Next up we have an absolute legend of United States soccer and international soccer, like an icon, especially linked to this. So he's now outside, so let's go get him in. How are you?
How are you?
Yes, I'm so excited to say our next player was icon and face of the 1994 USA World Cup, Alexi Lalas.
I'm very good, thanks.
Welcome to LA.
Thank you. I'm very intrigued by what is on your shoulder there.
Aren't you? Aren't you curious as to what I'm carrying? I bet you are.
I'm so excited by this more than anyone else we've got lined up for this because I think you are going to have just gold.
I mean, I got some stuff. We'll see if it tickles your fancy.
I feel like I should have my eyes closed.
Yes. So first of this ensemble is an actual jacket, and you can see actually on the inside here.
Oh my.
U.S. Olympic team, Barcelona, 1992. Iconic jacket. You can't get any more American if you tried.
That
right?
is phenomenal. That is unbelievable.
And then we move on a few years in terms of soccer in the United States, and this is an actual original 1996 New England Revolution jersey, number 22. And if you get in real close here, you can see how authentic it is because the collar is frayed and yellow. I mean, that means really, really old, friends. Now, people may remember that Mr. Beckham made the scene over here, as it says, in Major League Soccer, and fundamentally changed the sport for on and off the field. As we were wooing him, we went over at the time he was playing for Real Madrid, and I vividly remember going over. He was a wonderful, wonderful host and invited us to his house, and we sat and we had dinner. We went and watched the game. He ended up getting kicked out of the game, got a red card, but anyway, after the game, he gave me this jersey here and you can actually see if you go in, it's never been washed.
So much
all right?
on that.
So there's dirt on the sleeves and all this kind of stuff. There we go, right there. So this is an authentic Real Madrid jersey in a game that he actually got a red card in.
That is like, that is like a $100,000 football shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Should we do the piece de resistance?
There's a better item than that.
I think so.
King house. Okay.
Last but certainly not least.
Yeah.
When you talk about iconic uniforms, jerseys, kits out there, none has become more iconic.
Yeah, of course.
Okay? Now, you are already representing the denim. James Reynolds, a wonderful artist up there, has made a jean jacket out of the denim pattern. All right, so we have that.
Sick.
We have that on the outside. And then, yes.
This is your shirt from that.
Yes.
This
is one of the originals. This is one of the originals here when it comes to the denim. So here we have this.
Did you get one for each game, or is it just one?
We got a handful of them. Had we known at the time how iconic it was going to become, I would have grabbed a whole lot more of them.
Do you know how much just the replicas go for now?
No, I didn't even know.
$550.
Get out of here! Get out of here! I am so thankful and blessed and fortunate to have been able to run out and represent what I feel is the greatest country in the world wearing this. So there's a denim.
Can I hold it?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Oh my, that is phenomenal. You don't understand how that is insane. That's so sick. Thank you very much. I mean, so anyway, I think we should, I can make you an offer.
Okay.
So, it was time to make Alexi an offer. Would I be able to do the unthinkable twice in a row?
I'll be honest, today has like been hectic, but would you even listen to an offer for any of these?
I mean, I'll listen to anything. This is part of my history.
Yeah.
I also look forward, so I'll listen to anybody's offer. But I mean, it's gonna have to be an offer here, okay? I mean, we're in Los Angeles. We don't screw around here when it comes to business.
What about you're not gonna get rid of your Olympic jacket though, right? You wouldn't do that.
Well, what do you think this is worth on the open market out there? You're the pro?
I'd say like $5,000 to $10,000.
Get out of here!
So it's the most iconic Olympic jacket of all time.
That's true.
So if I offered you $5,000 for that.
God, no chance. You guys, I mean, I don't speak British, but you understand what that means, right?
Oh, f*** off, yeah.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
good,
it's like it's part of my daily vocabulary. This is all going to be far out of my price limit, but it's been an absolute honor to see it, and thank you so much for coming and getting involved.
Well, I appreciate it, I mean, even though you're not going to go home with any of this, you should just pinch yourself for having been near it and smelled it. I work on television now, and so I'm just one segment away from getting fired, at which case I might need some dough, so I might come right back to you.
I didn't expect when we were doing this, like starting off doing this, that we would be in the room with a match worn Beckham shirt. Oh, imagine we would have done that. It'd be the best thing I've ever done.
Yes, so Sunday we weren't able to do a deal with Alexi, but honestly, a huge thanks to him, and I was sort of already pushing my luck as it was. I then went to bed. However, overnight my phone buzzed one last time. So with literally an hour to go, we got back in the car and headed to an ex-Premier League footballer's house.
We've got a Kaká shirt. We've seen a match-worn Beckham shirt in the flesh. We've seen one of the most iconic Olympic jackets of all time in the flesh. We're now off to meet an ex-Premier League footballer. What on earth is going to be in this place? Well, an ex-Premier League footballer, but what else? Here we are, last stop. I hope this is real.
Yes, our final stop was ex-Premier League and USA World Cup star, Stuart Holden. He's played against some absolute legends of the game, so I was excited to see what he had to offer.
Stuart Holden, welcome.
What's up, man?
Thank you very much.
I like the American jacket, by the way.
So, I actually have a gift for you before we start.
Oh, nice.
I understand your son's got a very big shirt collection.
Remy.
I've got these two shirts for you. So here's one.
Oh. He's gonna show you.
Gone.
He's already got it.
No, it's different. It's different. This is 06. That's 08.
Oh yeah, 2 years difference. What's this one? Oh, Paris, PSG. What do you say?
No worries. Wow, that's aggressive.
I have a hard time parting ways with these sometimes. So this was the Gold Cup in 2013. Ended up being my last professional tournament because I tore my ACL in the final of that tournament. It's always weird asking players for shirts.
Yeah,
like,
how did you find that? Like, what was that like?
It's a little humbling in a way, I guess. Like, you have to have humility around it and respect, but also do it at the right time. I used to kind of always in the tunnel. I look across my first year in the Premier League. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's Drogba and Lampard and Rooney and Scholes and all these players I've watched forever. But then as soon as speaking of Lampard,
I was gonna say that.
And then as soon as the game started, it was just like another game. But then after the game, there was always this kind of like, okay, whose shirt am I gonna get, and how I'd like to get a sweater. I didn't do it every game, but there were certain guys that in the same position. That's a Megan Rapinoe World Cup winning jersey in 2015, 15, I believe.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, so Megan is a friend, sent that to me after the fact. I dressed up as her for Halloween, I think, one year. So that, I traded with a bunch of buddies. So like this is Victor Anichebe, who's was a buddy. I was actually on trial at Everton, I think, when I was 18, and he was in digs at that time with like a family, and we became buddies. And then I ended up training with Everton for like 2 months, and then I played against him when I was at Bolton, and so we...
What size is that shirt?
Oh my God, it's absolutely massive. It'd be a dress on me for sure. There's a couple big ones. Like, so keeper, Tim Howard. We got a keeper.
Yeah.
Keeper shirt in here.
Even Klasnic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said, what did he say? To my little brother, Stu.
Stephen Pienaar.
Yeah.
That's a Barclaysman right there.
Dempsey.
Oh wow.
From Bolton Fulham, but in that game I tried to tackle him and I ripped his shirt.
So it's your rip as well.
So it's my rip. Oh, this is my World Cup. I think here, this one. This was the jersey we wore in the World Cup.
This one, I guess you're not going to let go of the Megan Rapinoe shirt. She's gifted you it, right?
I can't.
As much the roses to stay in.
We wouldn't be getting a USA World Cup winning jersey, but we had time to make one last final offer.
Oh man, this is going to be tough here.
But I'm not going to buy a Man U shirt, so there's nothing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What about a Holden USA one?
That would be cool. That'd be sick. Do they not have like a lot of sentimental value to you though?
Yeah, they do, but I've seemed to have, like, as I was searching for here, I was like, I actually have more than I thought I had, so you seem like a nice guy.
It's more than that.
Or I could do a Dynamo jersey.
That is sick. That's like where it started as well, right? That's cool.
Yeah, this was like, this would have been, so this patch we got, this would have been 2009, because this was, you wore that if your team won the cup the previous year. That's, look, if Sasha's gonna give them on the house, I can't be like, that's 500 pounds.
Well, the deal we had with Sasha was I'd donate to a charity of his choice. So maybe you and him could come together on a charity you'd like to.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I'd donate to a charity.
Let's do that. Yeah, this one's all yours.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much. Absolute honour.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it. Stuart Holden, what a legend. Honestly, everyone we've met today has been an absolute legend. Anyway, I think we should take a look and reflect on what we did in our 24-hour challenge. I think we can all agree that was a success. Let's very quickly review the shirts we got. Let's do this in an order where we're going to get to the best one at the end, I think. Starting with Tom Brewitt's Orange County Soccer Club away shirt from this season. You can see it on your screen. It is a really, really cool shirt. I love the fact the Hummel sponsor factors in the hot air balloon. Sick. Next up, the New York Red Bulls 2015 home shirt. Yes, Sasha Kleshton's match-worn 2015 home shirt from New York Red Bulls. A really, really sick shirt. Once again, the most generous man in the world. Thank you. That team's manager? Jesse Marsh. Next up, the Anderlecht 2013-14 away shirt, match worn by Sasha Kleshton again. Two really, really sick shirts. Once again, we're giving away one of these as well. Yes, as we mentioned earlier, I'm giving away one of Sasha Kleshton's match-worn shirts. You can choose either the Anderlecht or the New York Red Bulls if you're the winner. All you have to do to have a chance of winning this is like this video, subscribe, and comment what you thought the best part of this video was in the comment section, and I will choose a winner at random very soon. But you have to be subscribed. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers, and I would really, really appreciate it. Let's get on to the last two. This shirt is really, really cool from Stuart Holden. Houston Dynamo's 2008 home shirt when they were the champions of MLS from the season before. It's weird to think of Houston Dynamos being champions now. They're bad. But that shirt is really cool, a proper collector's piece from MLS, a shirt that is somehow 17 years old. And it's great, it's a classic, very hard to get your hands on, especially match war, so cool. Thank you, Stuart, for being such a legend as well. Also, before we get into this final item, I am a man of my word. I donated to Sasha and Stuart's charity of their choosing. You can see that on screen right now. I haven't just taken the shirts and not done anything on my end. And the final shirt, a 2015 match-worn Kaká shirt for Orlando City SC. How did we end up with a match-worn Kaká shirt? How did we get so lucky? It is unbelievable. Yes, Kaká wore the shirt when New York Red Bulls played Orlando in 2015 on July the 19th. Sasha Kleshton that day on the score sheet is New York Red Bulls won 2-0. I have a shirt worn by Kaká, Ballon d'Or winner, one of the best Brazilian footballers of all time, Kaká, and I have his match-worn shirt with proof from a player right there. This road trip could not have gone any better. If you want to see more football shirt content, this is your chance to show me. Like this video, comment on it, let me know you want more of this and we can make this into a series easily. This is the chance for those of you that love football shirt content, let me know on this video. I've been Ellis. Make sure to subscribe for more football shirt content and more away days. Ciao, ciao. Bye.